Good morning, Bradley School family. Good morning. Today is Friday, May 22nd, 2020. Today is a half a day. What a good feeling that is. So let's make sure that we make every minute count and learn as much as we can before lunch. I hope you all had a good night's sleep last night. I know I did. Let's do something that we did yesterday. Everybody repeat after me. This is an easy one. I will stand tall. I will do my best. I will be happy with myself. I believe that every one of you will do well if you can, and it all starts with acting in a way that makes you feel good about yourself. So let's make sure we act in such a way that we feel good about ourselves. The morning announcements, like I said, will be coming from a different state every morning, so I need you to use your imagination. So far, we've covered 26 states out of 50. That's more than half. Today, the morning announcements are coming from the state whose nickname it's one of three nicknames. I like this one, the land of 10,000 lakes. But if you count all the lakes, there's actually more than 15,000 lakes, if you count the small ones in this state. This state borders Canada and one of the Great Lakes. The Mississippi River gets most of its water from one of the state's lakes here. The Mall of America, I think most of us have heard of the Mall of America. It's a huge mall. It's the largest mall in America, is here in this state. This mall is the size of 78 football fields. Now that's big. Some inventions that came from this state include water skis, the stapler, we all use that, Scotch tape, we all use that, Wheaties cereal, the automatic pop-up toaster, rollerblades, and the Snickers candy bar. This state is the state of Minnesota. The character trait for the month of May is self-worth. Now, I've been talking about self-worth for almost a month now, but just talking about it doesn't make it happen. Today, I want you to share with somebody what self-worth means to you and why you think you're wonderful and worth a lot, because you are. Today is National Maritime Day. Now that's a word many of us probably have never heard. Maritime Day. What is it, you ask? Well, I'm going to explain. Maritime means anything that has to do with the sea or the oceans. Examples of this would be like saying a dolphin and a whale are both maritime mammals. There are even maritime laws, like this one. The captain of a ship when out at sea can marry two people. There is a saying that the captain goes down with the ship. I think you've all heard that. It doesn't mean that he wants to get down with the ship, but it means that he's got to stay on the ship until everybody gets off if the ship is sinking, and then he's allowed to get off. If he doesn't have everybody off, he's stuck on the ship until he does. And I'm pretty sure that all of you have heard the word, it's like a pirate word, ahoy. And that's pirate talk for hello or goodbye. So you can say ahoy when you're coming towards somebody, and you can say ahoy when you're walking away from somebody. Anything to do with the oceans is maritime. Now, the word of the day today is communication. Communication, very important. Communication is the sharing of information. It sounds easy, but many times communication is not easy. There are many ways to communicate. Right now, we're communicating with each other over the internet using a computer and a camera. Sometimes we use a phone or we write a letter. We don't write too many letters today, but that is a way of communicating. But the most important part of communication is talking, writing, or signing, if somebody's deaf, in a way that the other person can understand you. Think of what you want to say to the other person, and then say it in a way that they'll know just what you're talking about. Now, that's just one side of communication. The other side of communication is listening to the other person who's trying to tell you something. Sometimes you're listening, but you're not understanding. When that happens, don't get angry. Just simply ask them to say it again. I know I ask people to say it again a lot because my hearing's not the best, so a lot of times people will say something and I'll say that again? And I don't want them to get mad at me, and I'm not mad at them. I just need to hear it again. Remember, if good communication is your goal, you have to work at it just like anything else. School hours today are 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. It's a half a day. Be happy about that. Your classroom staff, as usual, are here to help you throughout the day, as well as Dr. Steve, Dr. Shreya, Miss Amy, Miss Stephanie, and Mr. Paul. That's me. Student lunch is going to be whatever you're having at home. And again, you don't have to come back after lunch because it's a half a day. And then one last thing, Dr. Steve's puzzler. The answer is there is no answer other than it is indeed real and easy enough to apparently create something that appears to be impossible. And like I say every day, please remember that each and every one of you is so special and very important to us. I hope that you're enjoying this learning from home and using social distancing to stay safe. Let's be kind to one another. Have a great day, Bradley School family. Have a great day.